Now you're praising Robert E. Lee.
But they even called that out in the Rogan podcast. Trump,
he did.
Joked about
and they're
that.
still doing it.
Then they're going to say, he wishes the South would have won because he said Robert E. Lee was smart.
And they did it.
This is the Talk Down.
Anyway, did you catch the Joe Rogan, Donald Trump?
I did when I was driving out here tonight.
I was like, already?
I listened to it on double speed, and yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that on but the night it came out.
Nice. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I really liked it. They cover so much stuff.
I think Trump's so much better in that format than the rally guy.
100%. And what I love about it is, now one of the latest narratives that the left pushes because they run out of things is they want to say Trump's in mental decline. Like the way Biden was.
That's the big story.
When you see him do an interview like this, whether you agree with him or not, he's like sharp. He's with it. He can talk about a wide range of political things, of just cultural things, of, he and Joe Rogan are UFC fans. They talk about that. He's a very just like competent person and can talk at length.
He's clearly a guy that just loves talking.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got all this energy.
And he loves going down rabbit trails. Like, I don't think it's a thing where he involuntarily going the weave.
He talks about it. He calls it the weave. I never heard him admit to that himself before because he goes, I like to do, they call it the weave.
Yeah. But I was watching there's some media, left-leaning media.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, they're really latching on to him mentioning that Robert E. Lee was a good strategist.
They've done that for years.
Every time, yeah.
Because he said years ago that Robert E. Lee was a brilliant general. And in terms of military tactics and history, he was a brilliant general. It doesn't mean he was good.
You can't win like a dozen wars.
It doesn't mean he was good for supporting slavery.
Right.
But he was like a military genius. And it's just a fact. But
now you're going to be clipped.
Praising, now
you're praising Robert E. Lee.
But they even called that out in the Rogan podcast. Trump,
he did.
Joked about
and they're
that.
still doing it.
Then they're going to say, he wishes the South would have won because he said Robert E. Lee was smart.
And they did it. And then at one point he said he wants to be a whale therapist, which is clearly a joke.
I missed that.
He's talking about the windmills have an effect on the whales, and he said, I got to be a whale therapist.
I was driving. Maybe I zoned out just for that line.
But it was just fascinating to watch these, there's like 3 or 4 journalists, I don't know, media people, and they were just laughing so hard and rolling their eyes at because I think they just had these 2 clips and they were just acting like, he's in such mental decline. Look how he's just loony and talking all around. And it's just amazing how people fold and twist.
Yeah.
It seems like pretty clear reality. It's just a guy that's likes to talk.
And what I've tried to do, I try to do this now. There's probably 1 or 2 that I've missed, but anytime there's an interview or a debate or a press conference with either Trump or Kamala or JD Vance or Tim Walz, I like that you can listen to things on double time and stuff. Now,
nice.
I try to listen to it all in its entirety whenever I can. And what you find is Trump will talk articulately about something for literally an hour, and there'll be one gaffe or when he talked about Arnold Palmer's men.
I missed that, but I've been hearing about it. Yeah,
they'll take that and they'll be like, "Oh, look at this crazy thing Trump said," and they'll ignore an hour of coherent, talk about policy and the direction of the country.
Right.
Whereas Kamala will give all these word salad, refusals to answer, these dodges, and then they'll take, if she answers one thing coherently, then it's like, oh, this is what she said.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a good video. You should check out our channel for more great videos from the Talk Down and go to thetalkdown.com and maybe become a subscriber or something.
If you like being talked down to, subscribe to the Talk Down. Do it. Do it.